Maybe, before you scroll away, before the world pulls your attention elsewhere, stay with me for a moment. What I'm about to say, it isn't perfect, it isn't rehearsed, and it definitely isn't easy. These words are coming from a place I don't open often, a quiet corner inside me, where feelings stay hidden, where thoughts grow heavy, and silence becomes safer than truth. But some truths, they don't stay buried forever. They rise, slowly, soft at first, then louder with every moment. You try to ignore them. I don't know where you are right now, maybe lost in your own thoughts, maybe surrounded by people, yet feeling alone, or maybe smiling on the outside, while holding everything inside. But just for a second, imagine I'm sitting across from you. No masks, no pretending, just honesty. I'm not here to impress you. I'm not here to sound strong. I'm here because I'm tired of keeping everything inside. You might wonder why my words feel so serious. The answer is simple. This is real. Not dramatic. Not exaggerated. Just real. And real things are not always easy to say. There are parts of me I've never shared before, not because they didn't matter, but because I was afraid of what might change if I did. Because when you truly care about someone, they gain a quiet power. The kind that doesn't need effort to hurt you. And somehow, without asking, without forcing anything, you became important to me. I don't remember when it started. It wasn't loud. It wasn't obvious. Just a quiet shift, a moment where I realized I was thinking about you more than I should. Wondering if you're okay. Hoping you're smiling. Reading your words. And feeling something deeper than I ever expected. And honestly, that scared me. Because I had promised myself I would be careful. That I wouldn't let anyone get too close again. But you didn't break my walls, they just stopped making sense. There are nights when I lie awake, staring at the ceiling, wanting to tell you everything. Wanting to explain how your presence, even from a distance, changes something inside me. In ways I don't fully understand. Sometimes I go back and read your messages again, not because I missed something, but because I like how they make me feel. Your silence makes me wonder. Your words bring me peace. And still, I stay quiet. Because not every truth feels safe to share. My life isn't simple. There are responsibilities, pressures, situations that demand caution. It feels like walking on fragile ground, where one wrong step could break more than I can fix. And in a life like that, you don't easily allow someone to matter. But you do. That's the truth. I can't ignore anymore. You became someone who lives in my thoughts without effort. Someone whose mood affects mine. Someone who stays present even when I try to stay distracted. I didn't plan it. I didn't expect it. It just became real. And I'm not asking anything from you. I'm not here to create pressure. I'm not here to demand answers. I just don't want to lie to myself anymore. Because you're not just another person to me. There are days I try to act normal, focus on work, on responsibilities, on everything else. I smile. I move forward. But then something small reminds me of you, a word, a moment, a memory. And suddenly, you're there again. Quietly, but completely. You don't try to be special. You don't try to impress. You're just you. And somehow, that's enough. Enough to make me softer. Enough to make me honest. Enough to make me vulnerable. And yes, that comes with risk. I know I could get hurt. Not loudly. Not dramatically. But in a quiet, deep way. The kind that stays still. I chose to speak because silence was starting to feel heavier than fear. You matter to me. Not casually, not temporarily, but in a way that feels steady, deep, and real. And maybe this isn't about having you, maybe it's not about labels or defining everything. Maybe it's simply about valuing your presence in my life, in whatever form it exists. Because what we have, even if it's quiet, even if it's undefined, it matters. It's real. And real things are rare. So instead of asking, what will happen next, maybe we should just protect what already exists. The connection. The understanding. The comfort. The way our words find each other effortlessly. These things are not small. They are not ordinary. And they should never be taken lightly. So if you ever feel confused, just remember this. You don't have to figure everything out today. You don't have to decide anything right now. Feelings don't need deadlines. They need space. They need time to breathe. And most of all, they need honesty. That's all I'm offering you. No pressure. No expectations. Just truth. Because I believe something simple, if something is meant to grow, it will grow naturally. If something is meant to stay, it won't need force. And if something is real, it will survive silence, distance, even uncertainty. So I'm not afraid of what comes next. I'm only afraid of losing something real by trying to control it too much. That's why I choose patience. That's why I choose honesty. That's why I choose to stay real with you. No matter what. Because in the end, what truly matters is not how fast something happens,